Let me show you all the health functions that the new Garmin Instinct 3 has. So I'll show you in the watch and also the phone app and also how it looks over there. So when it comes to the main heart rate sensor, the Instinct 3 actually gets the same sensors that we actually got on the Instinct 2 and the Phoenix 7. So we actually do not get the newest generation 5 heart rate sensors that we actually get on the Phoenix 8. So kind of a bummer, but really when I actually used this sensor, I have been using it for a few days basically, and I have tracked quite a few exercises already. As the sensor performance generally is like top notch, so I can't really complain at all about the sensor, and it's like super decent. I also had the Instinct 2, the previous version, and also I found that sensor to actually be very good. So again, like 99% of the people really will find like absolutely no problems whatsoever with the sensor, and it's actually absolutely great. So I'm not really missing anything. It's very fast, responsive, and it tracks everything very well. So definitely it's still really good in this watch. So when we click this menu and ABC buttons, we can essentially go over to various glances. Also we can add more of them. So maybe let me show you what we actually can get here. So I have added all the health features over here. So first we get training status. Also one more thing, for a lot of these features to work, you will actually need to wear your watch at sleep. So I guess maybe like almost half of the features actually won't work properly on this watch if you actually do not wear it asleep. So personally, I actually do not wear it as I do not really like to wear anything while asleep. So again, like half the things on this watch actually do not work for me. So, and I think Garmin is not actually being very upfront about this stuff, and they're basically not really disclosing this that it is like this. So like half the most important features aren't really working on this watch. Okay, so let's start what we have here. So first we have this health tab over here on the watch. So this is a body battery, so I need to basically wear it so it can display the current stats. But basically you can see your current body battery for today, and also how much you have gained during the day. So you can essentially fill up this body battery by maybe relaxation or also taking a nap, and also as you see, it will actually like basically go down as you basically exert yourself. Again, exercise really takes a huge hit on your body battery. So again, this is what the chart actually looks like. So it's more detailed in the phone, I'll show you later, but first let's check the watch basically. So then we also get sleep score. So I can't show you this stuff because I do not really wear it at night. Naps, also it can track naps. So the Instinct 2, the previous one, wasn't able to do this. So sleep coach, also again sleep coach, so it will basically say you how you can improve your sleep as you actually wear your watch during night, and also basically say how many hours you have basically need to get decent sleep. And also this watch also shows you your heart rate. You can see your I'm not sure if that's 71, what that is, maybe for some exercise, but as you can see your heart rate graph for the past 4 hours, and also your resting heart rate as well for the past days, a chart of that. Then HRV status. So for this thing to work, again, you need actually to wear this watch at night. So again, it is what it is. Also, the first time you get your watch, it takes roughly a week for this stuff to actually pop up and actually start working. Again, step counter. So on the step counter app, as you can see, you can also see the chart for the previous days, how many steps we have done. When it comes to step counter accuracy on this watch, I would say other watches are actually better than this one. I mean, all Garmin watch in general actually have very poor step counter when it comes to tracking steps, when you simply move in short bursts, maybe around your home, or again use like start and stop frequently and do something else in the meantime. Basically, when you actually track steps in a very long distance walk, it's very accurate, so there's no problem. But really, most of your steps actually get clocked on essentially when you simply walk around your house and do some kind of chores and stuff like that. So this is again a very bad point for the Garmin watches. So it's not the only problem on the Instinct 3, it's really all problem on every Garmin watch they have seen. So generally Garmin watch, when it comes to this, are probably the worst in the industry. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's go next. Then training. Oh, okay, so training readiness. Again, for this stuff to work, you actually need to wear your watch at night. So also maybe for like longer time, but again, I think this is only if you actually wear it at night. Training status, again, I think you need. And also this also provides your 5K time and also your VO2 max. So yeah, and also when it comes to VO2 max, this watch actually is pretty good, as it can actually like calculate your VO2 max even if you do not run as well. So even for a walking exercise, and still actually provided my VO2 max. So other Garmin watch actually wasn't able to do that. You actually need to take a very taxing run to actually get your VO2 max. So definitely the VO2 max, the way how you can actually get it is actually like much easier on the Instinct 3. So also you can see your last activities here. For example, also I can see, for example, a biking exercise. This is what it looks like after you basically finish. Again, it's more detailed after you actually go in the phone app. Also training effect. So also, yeah, this history basically for the exercise, you see it's actually like very detailed. And also it shows you your map as well. Oh, also one more thing, this watch actually has kind of very basic maps, these finally as well. So you can see, I actually can see my cities nearby. So also it has a backtrack function as well. So again, if you get somewhere lost, maybe in a forest, again, you can open this map and actually see your cities and where they're actually located. So the largest cities basically. So you can kind of navigate back to them if again you basically get lost. So you see, I can pretty much zoom in, and I'm not sure what are those dots. Maybe some cities, again, not really sure. Okay, let's go back. So yeah, this kind of a very low-end mapping system is actually like total surprise to me, as I thought it doesn't have any maps, but at least I guess it has like very basic maps, so at least a city name, so that's actually very cool. Then also this can show you your calories as well, so basically active calories as well. And also for the days, I guess, how many active calories you have had in all those days. Floors climbed, so this has that altimeter, so it can show you how many floors you have climbed for each day. And also health snapshot, so this is actually like a really decent feature. So basically wear your watch on your wrist, and it will take like 2 minutes, and it will measure your several things basically at one time, such as your stress levels, your heart rate, respiration rate, also pulse oxygen levels, and also this HRV for 2 minutes. So again, this watch actually doesn't display your daily HRV data that you actually get during the day. So it still tracks it, but it actually doesn't display it. It only displays a nightly HRV. But using this feature, we can actually get the HRV, for example, for the 2 minutes that it's running. So once it finishes, it will actually show you the data. And this here over here, this feature is actually one of my favorite features of this watch. So again, you can easily like take a spare 2 minutes and sit tight, and it will measure basically how you're actually doing. Okay, it's done. So we can see, so simply press this button, so you can see your average heart rate for the 2 minutes, SpO2, respiration rate, and also this HRV as well, and also stress levels. Also, if you check the phone app after that, it will show you better data about the HRV. Okay, let me actually show you right now. So this is what the health snapshot looks like on your phone. So it simply gets uploaded to your phone under the notifications, and you see basically it shows you the again average heart rate, highest heart rate, and also this HRV graph basically for the 2 minutes. So this is actually kind of cool. And also the pulse oxygen graph for the 2 minutes, respiration rate, and again stress things, and yeah. Then over here we can also check your heart rate. So you can check your heart rate graph for the past hours. I'm not sure if I showed you this. So again, that resting heart rate, I think I already showed you this. So basically this is kind of mess for me. So also intensity minutes as well. So this is actually like pretty detailed. Like weekly total distance. I'm not sure if that's for bicycle or walking. Maybe for all activities. And also naps. I'm not sure why it's repeating, so I have messed something up. So respiration rate, sleep coach, and also temperature as well. So I'm not sure exactly is this like measuring your skin temperature or just the temperature as a watch, as yeah, it seems actually too low. Okay, and also let me show you the exercise mode. So you can launch it by pressing the GPS. So I'll quickly maybe show you. For example, let's start a walking exercise. Okay, so in this exercise, basically, yeah. Also, the GPS on this watch also is actually like really decent. So I'm actually indoors near a window. So let's see maybe how long it takes to actually catch GPS signal. So, but it's actually when you are outside, it takes literally like 2 or 3 seconds from cold start to actually catch GPS in like a good area basically. So it's like crazy fast. And again, this watch actually has got this multi-band GPS, so it's like super basically power efficient. Okay, it took like 10 seconds to actually lock on the GPS. So when you compare GPS lock time with, for example, older Garmin watches, this even outdoors in a very good area takes like 20 or 30 seconds sometimes. So but this took like 10 seconds indoors. So yeah, absolutely crazy. So again, outdoors for me takes like 2 or 3 seconds from cold start to lock. Man, that's absolutely crazy. So also we can click this to adjust the walk settings, and we can customize the data screens here basically, and these are some of the features we have. Oh, also we can actually turn on this like flashlight on this watch. So basically, if you actually walk, let me actually turn it on. So if you enable this, basically when you start the exercise, basically it will start to flash in the various modes that you want, as you see. Okay, as you see basically, so you can set this up pretty much in any way, so with any speed, any intensity, and like any color as well. So it has this white and also like a red color. So this is actually very useful if you are maybe walking or running somewhere near a road, so you can simply wear it and cars will easily very see you. So again, this is basically what these screens looks like. By the way, there is one negative thing about this Garmin watch again when it comes to the step counter. So for walking exercise, we do not actually get the step count field. So I had to actually download a third party like application or data field and actually like mess around with this watch to actually get this. So this is third party, the step count. So by default we actually do not get that. So what the hell, Garmin. Also we can exit the exercise as well, so it will keep running in the background. So and when we return, as you see, it's actually still running. But to be able to actually exit out of the exercise, you need to actually disable your lap key in the settings. So again, this is like a huge design flaw of this watch. So if you are not knowledgeable about this, you won't be able to exit this. So again, we can also like stop this and then okay, and end with this button basically. So we can save and discard. Okay. And when it comes to the exercises, okay, we can add exercise, and I will maybe show you something a bit. So we have different categories for the exercise. So I guess I will simply scroll through all of them, and there is like very good selection overall when it comes to the exercises. And yeah, it's also actually cool that they are in categories now as well. On other Garmin watches, they were like mushed up all together, and it's like was very hard to actually find exercises. So these are categorized, and yeah, it's actually like really decent. And yeah, quite a lot of different exercises. We even have golfing features as well on this watch. By the way, on the Garmin Instinct E, the budget version of this watch, actually we do not get golfing features. So if you need this watch for golf, then you should really get the Instinct 3 instead of the cheaper Instinct E. Okay, then and let's check out the app maybe. So when you launch the app, for example, you will see the latest stuff, the latest activities, your latest health snapshot, for example, and also for example, maybe let's check out what actually maybe a walking exercise actually looks like after you finish it. So basically, you'll see your map here as well. So you can go like basically make it bigger. So essentially, so you can see where you have actually gone. So I have been in shop, as you can see, it's like going crazy. So yeah, when you actually go indoors, obviously the signal isn't the best. Also we can see various other things. Also when you go to the stats over here, you can see such things. So this is for walking. I'll show you a bit later for biking. So you can see average heart rate. Also these benefits, aerobic load, also exercise load, cadence, calories, how much you have consumed it. Again, see even body battery, how much it has consumed, intensity minutes. Again, this steps isn't there by default, so you have to like download from the Connect IQ store some third-party app to actually get this. Also on top we can see our laps as well if you record the stuff. Then also the pace, various charts, also your heart rate. Okay, and also you can like zoom in on the heart rate, basically how it has been, and you can also see your also you can overlay various things at the same time here, as you can see. Okay, and again that training effect, cadence, again charts for this stuff. So again, it's like crazy advanced. Again, this is not by default, you have to add this if you want that. A cycling exercise, for example, is very similar. So this is what we can see in cycling, for example, maybe. So overall, like very similar stuff. So it looks pretty much the same as walking or running. Then this is what, for example, the step counter looks like. So you can see your timeline, basically how many steps at which times you have like clocked in. And also like, for example, or this biking exercise or walking exercise you have done at the time. So it will show you also, you can see a graph basically for the past days and stuff like that. Okay, and then we have these various glances where basically we can see a lot of stuff. So let's click this. So and also you have to like click edit this at the top to actually like bring up all of these things here. So let me show you what they actually look like here. So the body battery is, it actually looks much better than on the like watch itself. So again, as you see, there is empty space here because that was when I was sleeping, and it obviously won't record if you're not actually wearing the watch. So can we zoom in? Okay, if you flip your phone essentially like this, it will actually like zoom in, and as you see, you can see basically how that body battery got affected, how it was dropping, and also your like stress levels if they were elevated at that time, and also it will show you, for example, that walking and how it actually dropped, and stuff like that. So again, it obviously will be like 5 times more advanced and better if you actually wear it at night, and you will see better stuff. Again, your heart rate charts, again daily timeline and history for that. Also again, you can see your resting heart rate chart here as well, and how it has been going on for the past days, graphs for that stuff, stress tracking as well. So maybe you need to do this. So basically when you had stress in the day. pulse oxygen, then also your VO2 max over here, and again you can see the past days day history, basically how it's been doing. Blood pressure we can only record manually, that so this watch can't actually measure blood pressure. Intensity minutes, so again a chart of basically, okay, so for the week maybe total intensity minutes, respiration rate, floors climbed. Also this has your fitness age as well, so and also it will give you your tips what you can do to actually like improve this fitness age as well here. So yeah, HRV status again, I can't really show you this properly because yeah, you need to wear it at night. Okay, heat acclimatization, training readiness, again need to actually wear it at night, but you can see what you can basically see over here. Training load. Okay, I haven't actually checked this stuff, what that is. Okay, you can see maybe for the last like activities, the history, how it has affected you, load focus. I haven't explored this feature actually, so I'm not sure what I'm actually looking at. Okay, and also again training status and this running lactate threshold. And also when we scroll all the way down here, you can see basically like a breakdown of basically like maybe average for the past days. Also, if we click more over here, you can actually see more stuff over here. Okay, you can also see these kinds of things here. And again, training and planning, so you can also like create workouts here as well on this app, so you can create custom workouts from here as well. Also, if you click here insights, you can actually check your chart basically and how you actually compare to other people. Okay, so to show you your step count and basically what other people usually have. So you can see I have like very little step count, but again I haven't been wearing this watch like 24/7 and I'm making a lot of videos about this, so it's completely off for me at the moment. Again, you can see your floors climbed and how it compares with other people, and your sleep also how it compares with other people. And yeah, overall this watch is absolutely insane when it comes to health features. By the way, again, if you are like me, who actually doesn't like wearing watches at night, so yeah, I can't really stand them. Then also, instead of like using this like HRV, you can also kind of look at your resting heart rate, because I have seen a lot of research on the both resting heart rate and HRV basically, and both of these graphs actually like correspond like almost 1-to-1. So of course the HRV is like more advanced that you'll see in like finer detail, but again, if you simply want to train yourself up, you can literally look at your resting heart rate as well instead of the HRV as well, because for example basically for the resting heart rate you actually want it to go down down basically, and that means you actually be like more powerful and be more healthy and stuff like that. But for the HRV it's actually the exact opposite. So basically at the same time your resting heart rate goes down, your this HRV actually goes up. So, and I have seen again like tons of research about this and yeah, basically it like follows 1-to-1 essentially. So even I have seen a lot of Garmin charts where people have shared this. So again, you can kind of follow your chart for the resting heart rate and it will give you pretty much the same idea as that HRV. Of course, it's not as detailed, but again, you can see like overall long-term trends, and they're pretty much the same really. So again, you do not really have to wear this at night to still judge how well you are basically training up and how healthy you are becoming basically. So again, this resting heart rate is actually like very useful as well. And overall, again, the sensor on the Instinct 3 from my experience is like super good. So yeah, I really have zero complaints about it. And yeah, overall, absolutely awesome watch. Anyway, good luck guys.